Remember to subscribe to my channel. Share this video if you enjoy watching. Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, Episode 18, our characters have arrived to Eoburst. Eoburst is the largest northern magical city. Our characters do not want to walk the rest of the way. They want to find someone who will let them hitchhike on their carriage. I would love to see in this magical city one person who knows who Frieren is. It is all about Himmel the hero. Frieren was also there. I want someone to recognize Frieren's old magical identification medal also, so Frieren doesn't even have to take the first class mage certification. My wish half comes true. Someone does recognize Frieren's old magical identification medal. However, Frieren does have to take the exam. Frieren wants Fern to take the test. Frieren says she will not be able to use the first class mage certification for long. What? Is Frieren dying? Does Frieren want to be lazy and not adventure anymore? Because that is fair. But she says, I won't be able to use it for long. That line is troubling. We don't even get an explanation either. However, we do learn in a few episodes maybe what she means by I won't be able to use it for long. Fern says she is not skilled enough to get the first class mage certification. Whether it is Frieren or Fern, one of them needs to obtain the first class mage certification. The northern lands have magic-using monsters, and there's a requirement to travel with a first-class mage further north people go. At one point in time, people not only needed to travel with a mage, however also a priest with them. Now, it makes sense why Himmel and his party had Frieren and Heitler. Frieren tells Fern mana is not the only factor that makes up a mage. There is also technique, experience, spells they know how to use, and control over their magic. This all makes a strong mage. Wow, Frieren really doesn't want to take this test for some reason. Wait, is Frieren going to stay with Himmel when they arrive to the resting place of souls? Like, she tries to find him, finds the resting place, and is like, I'm done traveling. I mean, I don't know, but again, the line of I won't be able to use the certification for long is very worrying. During Frieren's prep talk, she tells Fern she herself lost 11 battles to mages with less mana than her. Out of the 11, 4 were demons. Qual was one of them. 6 were humans, and 1 elf. We scene change to a woman named Yubel. She is taking a break from her travels when bandits come to steal her staff. Yubel says peace is finally here after Ayora was defeated, and the bandits are ruining that peace. Kraft is back. Kraft defeats the bandits. Kraft says Yubel has eyes of a killer. He found graves in the woods belonging to bandits and knows Yubel is responsible. They both meet on the road and will separate on the road. Yubel is traveling to Eoburst to take the first class mage exam. We do not know where Kraft is traveling to. It is time to say bye to Kraft again. Our main characters arrive to Eoburst. The first class mage exam will take place 2 months from now. This exam only happens once every 3 years. A 2-month wait is a long time. For being out of town, that is a lot of money to spend on food in a hotel room. They will need a job. The exam every 3 years is a very long wait. I guess not many mages every year come to take the exam. Just imagine if you were someone who traveled to Eoburst to take the first class mage exam, only to be told you had to wait 2 years. That would suck so much. Qualifications to take the exam are being of a 5th-rate mage status or higher. Frieren is extremely strong, however doesn't have an official mage status. Frieren leaves. Fern stops her. Frieren has to take the exam somehow. Fern is worried she is going to fail. Frieren pulls out her holy emblem to ask if this will work. The old man at the counter knows exactly what this is. Yes, we have someone who understands what Frieren's mage status is. We do not actually know what the holy emblem is to the modern anime mage status. We just know Frieren is allowed to take the first class mage exam with the holy emblem. We've seen change to the past. Frieren is not in a magic guild. Frieren says the organization that is in charge of mages changes all the time. She has no plans to keep up to date and join every new one. Frieren shows them all her holy emblem. They have no idea what it is. I guess Frieren was in the hero's party to allow her travel privileges. The holy emblem was not recognized even during Himmel's life. We've seen change to the present. According to the Continental Magic Association regulations, someone becomes a proper mage once they are a 5th class mage. Fern is a 3rd class mage because that exam had the soonest available date for testing. Waiting around for a mage exam sucks. Currently, there are 45 first-class mages. We learn Aoburst has a first-class mage exam, and so does Straw in the Holy City. These two locations in two different areas help more mages travel to pick one location they want to go to. Frieren says when the Demon King was still alive a century ago, there were more mages, unlike today, where mages are only in holy cities. 1 century ago, there was a need for mages to fight demons. Now with the Demon King gone, there is no need for mages, so the number is smaller. Makes sense. Frieren and Fern train to take the first-class mage exam. During these 2 months, Frieren has a birthday. We will know how training goes because it is time to take the first-class mage exam. Fern is the youngest mage to ever receive a third-class certification. There are 2 mages in the room watching those here to take the exam. They go around the room of mages they have heard of are extremely strong, and 1 mage that is a problem child. They have no idea who Frieren is, however can tell based off her mana she is experienced. The first round in the exam is to split into teams of 3. The groups are randomly assigned by bracelets. Frieren's 2 other group members are fighting. This will be a struggle for Frieren to pass round 1. Fern is on a team with Yubel. The first round is each group is given an empty cage they must catch a still and have 3 members present by the time limit. Each group who wants to attack can make a still of another group fly away, or they sadly can kill the animal or kill a mage in another group. If anyone leaves the test area, that whole party will fail. Frieren's group are still fighting with each other. Frieren is the main character, so we already know she will win round 1 despite Lawine and Kani arguing with each other. Frieren has them play rock, paper, scissors to decide who will carry the empty cage. Lawine wins rock, paper, scissors. Kani and Lawine went to the same magic school. Frieren says they should find a wild still and study the bird's behavior. Studying the bird will allow them to understand how to catch one. This group has been walking for a while, and Kani wants to rest. Frieren will stay with Kani as Lawine scouts ahead. Frieren wonders if Kani struggles to detect Maga. She does. Lawine comes back and says she found a wild still. They watch it for a few seconds, and Lawine and Kani attack. They are able to catch the still. However, it escapes. Frieren tells them this bird is tough and has speed of sound. Kani controls water. Lawine controls ice. They argue a lot with each other. However, their teamwork is extraordinary. At night, Kani is awake and sees Frieren is gone. She goes to look for Frieren when she is attacked by an owl. Frieren saves her. Frieren, after saving Kani, asks why Lawine and herself fight, but at the same time make a good team. Kani failed her flying spell on her first attempt. Lawine helped her cheer up by complimenting her and being nice. Lawine is the person to give Kani the kick or push she needs to become a better mage. Lawine is tough, however, because of her, Kani was able to fly and do other things. Kani tells Frieren it is raining outside, however, since they are in a magical bubble for the exam, it is not raining. Based off this information, Frieren has an idea on how to catch a still. And in episode 19, we will see this team catch a still. Okay, all my videos have spoilers. What I'm going to say next is a huge spoiler, so go watch another video I have made or keep listening. Frieren fails the magic exam because of a grudge held on from the one who hands out the first-class mage certificate. More about that grudge will be revealed in future videos. And I will talk more in detail about that. And probably when Frieren said I won't be able to use the first-class mage certificate for long, she's probably referring to this grudge. If you sticked around to listen to that huge spoiler, thank you for watching all my videos on Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Yes, all my videos have spoilers, but I figured that one was a huge spoiler, so I gave a warning for it. If you enjoyed this video, go share it so other people can also watch and listen to this video that I have made. Go subscribe to my channel, and go watch other YouTube videos I have made.